Yo, back with another motherfucking video, man. On front of them, I see y'all was fucking with the last little prison story when I was talking about Dodge and shit. I appreciate everybody that comment on support. I fuck with y'all, man. I'm gonna try to comment back every time and respond to everybody. Just keep on making sure y'all tap in, man. I'm gonna keep coming with these stories, man. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. No bullshit. I appreciate everybody. I'm finna be dropping some more music soon, but I don't know what's going on. It seems like I'm getting shadow banned on my shit though, but if you're watching this video, go to YouTube, look up Reese the Demon, like my last song I dropped is called Mad at Me, for go check that shit out. But back to the video, man. For now, I'm finna do another prison story, man. I've been to 3 prisons, man. I've been to Dodge, RCI, and I've been to a prison called Prairie du Chien. Dodge is a max, RCI is a medium, and Prairie du Chien is a minimum. And nigga, Prairie du Chien is worse than all the prisons I just said. And it's a fucking minimum. Nigga, that joint so motherfucking fucked up, G. Look, don't mind, for I got drawers on my head, for I couldn't find my do-rag, G. That's how institutionalized I am, for. I know that if I don't have a do-rag, I can use a pair of drawers, for. That's some insto shit. If you don't know what insto mean, that mean institutionalized. That's what they say in the joint. But don't mind that shit, folks. But anyways, folks, yes, Prairie du Chien, G. I don't even know where to start, folks, or how fucked up this prison is, folks. It's so fucked up that motherfuckers come from medium to go there type shit, and then they go to the hole on purpose just so they can get sent back. Motherfuckers would rather be in a medium or a max, or do some shit that'll get them sent to a max, than be in Prairie du Chien. It's labeled, it's classified as a minimum, but ain't nothing minimum about this motherfucker, like, nothing minimum. Like, that shit weak than a bitch, boy. And they play like, man, usually most people that's at Prairie du Chien, damn programs and shit. It's a program called early release program. So it be niggas that be having like 5 years. I think it's 4 or 5. It's like 4 years. If you 4 years and under, you could be eligible for early release program. So it'll be a motherfucker in there with like 4 years, you know what I'm saying? Could be really saving a lot of time, you know what I'm saying, by going to this joint and starting this program. But these white folks, like, they know that, so they be trying to kick your ass out, for like, they know that you want to complete your program and go home. So they be like using that shit, folks, and like using that shit to like really hold you and treat you, folks, because they know you not gonna be on shit type shit. Like, niggas in that bitch really trying to go home, folks. And they know that shit, folks. I swear to God, G, they be horn shit, folks. I'm talking about horn shit, boy. It's this bitch name. Her name Stickford. Motherfuckers call her as Strickford. On my mama, nigga, she locking niggas down for anything, folks. Ain't no standard, for the day room small as hell, folks. I'm talking about small. It's not even a day room, folks. Motherfuckers call that bitch a playpen, G. For that motherfucker so motherfucking small, for you can't stand up in a day room. We get tablets and shit with music on our tabs. You can't even listen to no music in a day room. And it's the minimum. But you can listen to music in a medium, though. Or in a max, and if you in a day room, folks. But you can't do it in a medium. I mean, a minimum, folks. You can't do nothing, folks. She'll lock your ass down for standing up for 2 seconds, folks. Ain't no standing up. If a motherfucker using a microwave, it can't be 2 people at no microwave. Like, if you were next in line, like, waiting on a microwave, because it'd probably be like 5, 6, 7 motherfuckers waiting on a microwave. Ain't no motherfucker standing up and shit. Or say a motherfucker like, damn, like his shit beeping and shit, like he finna take his shit out. He standing up taking his shit out for him. You stand up Cause you know you next in line type shit. Now that's two people standing up real fast. It could be 2 seconds. She'll see that shit on my mama. She'll lock your ass down, nigga. On my mama, this bitch done locked me down, folks, and wrote me up, folks, gave me a ticket, folks, cause I drew my daughter name in cursive. And I put a motherfucking princess crown over her head. Like I said over her head, over her name, folks. And she found that shit when she did a room search and wrote me up, wrote me a ticket, told me I gotta stay in my room and lock down all type of shit for gang activity. Cause I drew a princess crown over my daughter's name, folks. She took my pictures, G. I had a picture throwing up middle fingers for. She said that was gang activity. Nigga, I had a do-rag, nigga. She took my do-rag, phone. And wrote me up and told me that she write me up because it's damaged property because she told me I had a hole in it. She found the hole in my do-rag. Nigga, it's my do-rag. I paid for, you ain't paid for this shit. How the fuck is this damaged property? It's my shit. On my mama, this bitch, boy, was going about a book, boy, and going above and beyond in that bitch for like, this bitch was a clown ass bitch for like, on my mama, I heard her tell a motherfucker like, it's your job to like, get up out of here type shit, like make it out. It's my job to make sure you don't. On phone them like real life tree niggas in that bitch for, it's nobody you can run to for a period of shit all the way in the country somewhere. Everybody in that bitch white. And they with each other for, it's like, who the fuck is you gonna run to, folks? Everybody know that this bitch is crazy, folks. Ain't nobody never did nothing about like, nigga, they like that shit. They like that this bitch doing all that shit. You know what I'm saying? They probably giving up high fives and stickers, all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, for that shit crazy, for I done seen so many niggas get kicked out too. Like, I seen the nigga that had 6 weeks left of his program and get kicked out. You know what I'm saying? I seen a nigga that had 10 days left and got kicked out, fool. Like, Jen, when you get kicked out, you gotta wait them to like 2 years before you even get back in your program, fool. Like, G, that shit hurt niggas soul for like, G, imagine like you got 10 more days of program. For imagine again, you probably talking to your girl every day. You know what I'm saying? Or talking to your family, talking about you can't wait till you come home and all this. Like, you just so ready to come home. And the program's 4.5 months. So you bang all that time, fool. Then you get to the end, you know what I'm saying? Your girl waiting on you, for you waiting on your girl. You know what I'm saying? Y'all damn near having phone sex, all type of shit for like, you just can't wait to get out to beat that motherfucker up. And 10 days before you get complete your program, they kick you out for some goofy ass shit. Like for something petty as hell. On phone, they was doing that shit for like, for they so petty enough. Like, you can be a kitchen worker and shit like that. You can be a kitchen worker. On phone them, like, they won't even let you get no extra food. Nigga, a kitchen worker, my celly was a kitchen worker, nigga. He say once they done serving like all the inmates and all that shit, and like they make they plate, the CEOs come and spray water for with the sprinklers. You know, when they got the sinks, you can grab the little joint and you can squeeze the little joint and then they spray out water. They'll spray all the pans for with the food in them, cookies or whatever it is. They spray all the pans just to make sure the kitchen workers don't get no extra food. And they don't get like extra food, like none of that. They get fed just how they plate get made, just how our plates get made. Like, how the fuck can you do a motherfucker like that that's working in the kitchen for like, I'm telling you, I don't even know how niggas even working in the kitchen, you know what I'm saying, if they doing that shit like that. But most niggas work in the kitchen because damn near, if you work in the kitchen like damn near for 6 months or some shit like that, you can damn near, cause it's a minimum. So some niggas be eligible to work like a real job outside the prison, you know what I'm saying? And when they done with their shift, they come back to the prison and shit like that. But motherfuckers barely make that shit for like pure de shame for, it's a mind game for like, I'm telling you, once they got your mind and that bitch is over with for. I was stressing in that motherfucker every single day for. It wasn't not one day I ain't stressed. Nigga, they put me on a behavior contract. They put me on a behavior contract because one of the motherfucking what you want to call her? It's like a female that's over like the CEOs or some shit like that. She like they boss and some shit like that. I forgot what the fuck you want to call her, but she put me on a behavior contract, G, because she said I'm a grown ass man. For let's start off by saying that. But she put me on a behavior contract, and a behavior contract is serious. When you in program, a behavior contract is serious. That means for you can't do nothing. You can't be getting no write ups or nothing like that, folks. Like you can't really be doing nothing, folks. And if you do like something for like you getting kicked out, like baby behavior contract is like you walking on egg salads, folks. Not egg shells, G. You walking on egg salads, folks. You fuck up on the behavior contract, your ass done. They kicking you out. But she put me on the behavior contract because she said that she think I was cussing in the hallway. I'm a grown ass man. For if I was cussing, I was cussing. Since when we can't cuss? Since when, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers gotta watch their language or something. But it wasn't even me, folks. This bitch said she put me on the behavior. I asked her like for like, it wasn't me. Like, I don't even know what you talking about. Like, that wasn't me cussing in the hallway, folks. She said that she heard somebody cussing at somebody too. Like, I don't got no reason to be cussing at nobody. In real life wasn't me, folks. It was somebody that I knew for. I knew who it was for, but it wasn't me. I wasn't talking to him. He wasn't talking to me. I wouldn't even know what near him for. On phone on, she said that she thought it was me, G. And I'm like, how can you just put me on the behavior contract if you ain't even see me? You just believe that it was me. She talking about some because she knew it was me because she seen somebody with the dreads and all that shit, whatever. She just knew it was me. I'm like, I'm sitting up there going back and forth like, but in that bitch for like, it ain't even smart to go back and forth with them, G. Because you go back and forth with them, it'll make you a target and they gonna really kick you up out that bitch for like, man, listen. I was in that bitch so stressed out, for because I really wanted to come home, for like, I'm a nigga that, shit, boy. Like, jail ain't for me no more, for like, that shit starting to get weak and played out, for like, I don't know. I used to be like a nut, folks, and used to turn up all the time. Like, I remember back in the day when I was going to detention, for I used to like going to jail, for like, I didn't mind that shit, folks, for a long time. I did not mind going to jail for a long time. Nigga, I'd have been in the worst situations, in the worst jails, in the worst part of the jails, all type of shit, nigga. All type of segs and fucked up ass situations, folks, where like only the strong can survive type shit, folks. Like, I done did some hard time, folks, and that shit never really, I always made it through that shit, folks, and kept a smile on my face, folks, and, you know what I'm saying, was a demon type shit in jail and shit, whatever the case might be, folks. But as I'm getting older and shit, that shit starting to get played out, folks. So, like, I'm the type of nigga, for like, I can't do that jail shit no more, for like, I can't do that shit. That shit too weak, folks. Motherfucker telling you what to do, you know what I'm saying? Shit, when I was in Dodge and shit, for you got a shower. I made it to the barracks. You know what I'm saying? Eventually, I made it to the barracks. You know what I'm saying? If you don't know what a barracks basically, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a room with plenty bunks in that bitch. It's just a big ass room. It's gonna have a whole bunch of bunks in that shit. Top bunk, bottom bunk. It's full of niggas type shit, like a dorm. And folks, you got a shower with niggas, all type of shit. It'd be like 8 niggas taking a shower, for like, for ain't nobody trying to do that shit, for grown ass man showering with each other, for like, motherfuckers don't be telling you that part, for it be too much with that shit, for that shit weak as hell, for that shit weak as hell. So nah, for like, I couldn't really take that shit for that. I ain't gonna lie, for I'll be lying if I tell you like I was just in that bitch thugging. Damn near any nigga down there be lying. A nigga that really trying to come home, that's a target, and that was in period that she ain't to be lying if he told you he wasn't stressing, for. On my mama, G, that shit'll stress you the fuck out, for, especially if you got shit going on in the world and on people like on you like that, for, and you know that like You seeing motherfuckers getting kicked out and out they program left and right and all that, for you know that it's a possibility you might not even make it, for. Like when I got out, G, I ain't even like it took me a long ass time to believe that I was really out because the whole time I was in that bitch, I didn't think I was gonna make it, for like I ain't gonna lie to you, for it's like, folks, you always have it in the back of your mind that you like every fucking day is a challenge, for you just be in that bitch for wanting to duck everything and folks and just make it through the night, folks. Like every day, it was just like a task, for like a job for you to make it through the night, for. Any other joint though, like when I was RCF, for you not even thinking about jail. You just doing your time, for you stress free, all that shit. Not in Paradise, for that's the weakest jail. That's the weakest joint I ever been to, for like. It's a whole different ball game, for that shit racist as hell, for they gonna get your once they got your mind, it's over with, boy. On my mama. Once they got your mind. I seen the nigga get kicked out of his program though for doing some dumbass shit. I ain't gonna lie. He was gay. He was a gay nigga, for on phone now. This nigga, for I ain't gonna lie, did some goofy ass shit. I ain't gonna say he deserved to get kicked out, but to me the shit was kinda like petty. Like they could have put him on a behavior contract. You know what I'm saying? Gave him a little chance, for. You know what I'm saying? Cause I don't know, for I don't think they be understanding, folks. Like when they kick people out, for I don't think they understand how much more time a motherfucker gotta do for something so petty, for. You know what I'm saying? I don't think they understand that. Like they don't understand like when you get kicked out, you might have to do like 2 more years before you get back in the program. They don't understand that, you know what I'm saying? They feel like it ain't nothing. Like, I don't know, for it's like I don't think they understand what they doing, for. They couldn't even do 2 hours in a motherfucking cell, for. They couldn't even do 2 hours in a motherfucking cell, G. I don't think they understand what they be doing when they be taking niggas' life away like that, for. You taking a nigga life away, for. When you doing shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Don't nothing really be worth that shit. Unless a nigga fight, like do some violent ass shit or some shit like that. Then yeah, I understand you kicking a nigga out, but this gay dude, I ain't gonna lie, for this nigga, for. I guess this nigga boyfriend, folks. I guess he was on this nigga boyfriend was on a no contact type shit. Like he wasn't supposed to be talking to him. So I guess I don't know. I think they was trying to get in contact with each other, folks. And a nigga boyfriend, folks, called up to the jail, called up to the joint, G, and told them that this nigga mama died. Told them that the gay dude mama died, but he was lying. And you know, if some tragic like that happened type shit, like the inmate and shit, he allowed to get like a phone call for like a free phone call type shit. So I guess the nigga called up to the jail just so fool can get the free phone call, and nigga got on the phone, folks, and they dumbass got the like regular talking, folks. Like all phone calls ain't monitored and recorded. Like you don't say that shit before the phone call even let y'all talk. So they ass just got the regular talking, folks, and the gay dude, the gay boyfriend and shit on the outs get to telling him, you know what I'm saying, just telling him what it is, probably telling him like he all that, probably some gay shit, folks. On my mama, them people listen in on that phone call and they got on fool ass like for like what's this about type shit, like what the fuck going on type shit, like for what's going on, for like is you for real type shit on for them. So they gave his ass, they thought about, like, I ain't gonna lie, he was one motherfucker they did like take like a week. It took like a week for them to make their decision, for, but when they made their decision on for them, they got folks up out of that, G. That shit was bogus as hell, I ain't gonna lie. That shit was goofy as hell on gay dude's side, cause boy, if a motherfucker called, talking about my mama died, G, and I get on the phone, and then it's a goofy ass nigga that I got a no contact on, like, I'm finna treat your ass, folks, cause for starters, folks, why is you playing on my OG like that? You know what I'm saying? That ain't even nothing to be playing around in. Then second of all, folks, you out there, I'm in this bitch, I'm trying to go to the crib, like, Boy, knowing how these people, how racist these people is, for I never play like that in there. Knowing damn well they listen to phone calls, boy. Nigga, I wasn't even writing no music in that motherfucker, nigga. They'll search your room for, like, you can't even have a hole in your sock, for. And if you have music and shit like that, they reading your shit. On phone them, they gon' real life for the big stiffer, the real life. Read through every page, folks. She'll be in your room for 3 hours. Going through all your raps. Read every page. You got any little shoot 'em up, bang, bang, gang shit all up in there, your ass. Smoke. On my mind, your ass. Cremated. On phone them, so. Nigga, I wasn't even write no music in that bitch, nigga. When I seen that bitch was on that type shit with read niggas lyrics and all that shit, nigga, I got to sending my shit out in the mail for I put my shit in an envelope on phone number, boy. And never wrote music again unless it was something positive. I'm in that bitch writing church music on phone number. Bitch, boy, I wasn't going, boy. I fought for my freedom, boy. On phone, I fought for this shit, boy. If I would have got kicked out, I'd still be in that bitch right now. Probably in Max right now, how because I would have been probably mad as hell that I got kicked out. It would have turned the fuck up in that bitch. On phone number, nigga. Shit. But nigga, man, listen, folks. You niggas don't want to go through that shit, for that shit stressful, for. That shit weak as hell, G. I ain't gonna lie to you, folks. That shit weak as hell, G. That shit fucked up my mental, for I wasn't even myself when I first got out. I couldn't even be around nobody. I ain't want to be around nobody, for like, everything was just weird as hell, for. I ain't gonna lie to you. And ain't nobody did shit for me. Only motherfucker did shit for me is my girl, fam. For real. My pops looked out a little bit, and that's damn near it, fam. On phone number. I was in that bitch decent, though. Don't get me wrong, for like, if I missed the canteen, folks, it was by choice. It was because I probably had too much, or, you know what I'm saying, I got tired of motherfuckers. My girl sending me something, so I just go a week like on some, without ordering her, on some discipline shit. But I did my whole bed eating, fam. I'm talking about eating. And anybody around me that I fuck with, even if I don't fuck with you, you hungry, I'm feeding you. Like, that's the type of nigga I was. So I was Gucci in that bitch. But it's a lot of niggas that probably never been to the joint, young niggas and all that shit, man. When you get locked up, man, ain't nobody gonna be there for you, fam. That shit gonna be over with. And if somebody do be there for you, for, that's 100, for, like, that's some real shit, for, and that shit hard to find, for. Usually when motherfuckers get locked up, motherfuckers disappear. I ain't gonna lie to you. You can't do nothing for a motherfucker no more. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, why look out for you, folk? Especially if you get life. For niggas ain't nobody do shit for me, folks. And I only did like 2. I can only imagine. That's why, folks, I'm not gonna lie to you. That's why it's gonna be real hard for me to go back in that bitch. Because if I go back, it's gonna be some shit. It's gonna be like really my decision, folks, and like probably some shit that got something to do with me. I'm not never doing nothing for nobody else. Especially a motherfucker that ain't do nothing for me. Because a motherfucker ain't do nothing for me when I had 2 years. I can only imagine how it's gonna be if I got life. Or 20 years or 25 years, folks. Like, I thought about that shit a lot. Like, damn. Imagine if I had life. This how it's gonna be, folks. This who gonna be here for? Ain't nobody come and see me.